What's up, guys? It's John with National Sports Entertainment, and I wanted to go into the Jacksonville-New Orleans game here. I wanted to go into it because I think, well, it's tomorrow night for one, but also I think that the public is definitely going to be on the Jags this game. So you could say, well, they might not have Lawrence, even if they have him, he could be hurt, things of that nature, but the public doesn't really think that way, in my opinion. They just look at who they think is the better team. And in my opinion, the Saints, they just lost to the Texans. Not that the Jags haven't lost games they should have won, but this is fresh in the public's mind. And furthermore, the week before they beat the Patriots, so it wasn't like they beat a great team. I think people look at the Jags defense, know they have a pretty good defense, and the prospect of Lawrence playing will be enough to get people on the Jags, which is why I like the Saints. It also really fits this narrative because the Jags just won two in London. Now they're traveling home on playing on a Thursday, so pretty short week for them, and I think they're going to lose the home game. They're joking about how they win more games out of the country than in the country. And again, I've been saying this, they want to establish them as London's team. So I think they're definitely going to use that as a reason to explain why there might be some rhythm issues with the team, maybe some fatigue issues. And we're going to see the Saints, again, I think the Falcons are going to win the division because of Sanders, because of other reasons. But the Saints are still a draw. They have players that are draws. That's why I think it's going to come down to the end of the year. I don't think they're going to drop to a real bad record. They'll probably be right around 500, I think. So both teams go to 4-3. Always, NFL likes to make things nice and even. So I think we are going to see that. I think we're going to see a Saints win. They are 1-point favorites. So personally, I just took a minus the 1. You can do whatever you want. I'm seeing a lot of clips around the 1.5, but not seeing too many clips around where it's like exactly 1. It happened to us one time actually, but it hasn't happened like abundantly through the season. There's been a lot of 2-point games though, so I'm looking out for the new 2.5s. 2.5s seem to be the new 3.5s as far as being hooking people. But yeah, Saints laying the 1. And I like the over as well. The over I like because of my metric. If you guys know about my metric, I've gone into it every video thus far since we started our playlist. And it's essentially just teams aren't going to go undefeated or winless against the spread. So that being said, we have two plays I just added. And it's going to be the Saints to cover the Jags -1. It's going to be a leg 2 for 2 units. And 1, this is from sequence 60 again. I cover every single sequence live in the playlist beforehand and then after the fact. We had the Saints going over, they did not. We went the Giants alt line, they got blown out. That was like last week or 2 weeks ago. And for leg 3, because I do believe in the metric, I don't think the Saints are going 7-0 on the over. Not that it's unprecedented, but it'd be getting there. And again, people are probably going to slam, in my opinion, the under because the Saints haven't got over in normal circumstances. Now they're trying to get over with a backup quarterback opposing them. So, yeah, I think people are going to be taking the under if they take anything this matchup. And this one's the one that makes sense, in my opinion, for it to go over. So, nothing crazy, just wanted to cover that game, and as I said, I like both plays, but I like the over better just because I really do look at the historical numbers, and the odds of them starting this many unders would be pretty crazy. They're the last team left who hasn't covered anything yet. Actually, no, the Panthers haven't covered a spread yet, so we'll be liking them too, but every other team's covered the over once or the under once except the Saints. So they could be an outlier, but I think they go over this game. And I think the Saints are going to win the game. So take care and happy earnings.